everybody, Coach Marsha here. Today we are talking about one of my favorite things, and that is trail running. I first started running on trails back in 2012 when I was training for the Marine Corps Marathon, and that summer was just so hot. Shady trails were really my saving grace for those long runs, and since then I get out on trails as much as possible. While you should always train on the terrain that if you're going to race, you should always try to train on the terrain that you're going to race on as much as possible. But many times, just like that hot summer, that's not quite possible. And things like treadmill or trails always are perfectly good training tools. So today I've got for you a special workout that is designed to strengthen the muscles that are recruited when you run trails, because trail running and road running are really two totally different animals. On trails, of course, you've got very uneven terrain, you've got changeable elevations, and you've got a lot of balance challenges. You've got tree roots popping up, you've got rocks, you've got wildlife, what have you. So this workout I've got for you today will strengthen those stabilizer muscles, it will hone your balance, and it will help your range of motion as well as proprioception. So let's get started. We're going to start down on our mat, and we're going to roll it down so we're lying on our back. Soles of your feet are as close to your butt as you can get them. And we're going to bridge up, pressing the pelvis up, glutes are tight. Take a breath right here. And then we're going to do a march with each foot, just like so. March and march. Core is tight, roll it down. And again, up, breath, march, curl it down. Breathe, march, and roll it down. Curl it up, nice and tight. Take a breath, marching. There's 4, one more. Roll it up. Take your breath. March it, and curl it down. We're going to turn it over and bring it to a tabletop so your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, and we're going to extend the opposite arm and leg, just like so. You can feel your core kind of kicking in for some stability here. Let's contract and extend for 5. There's 3. And one more. Very nice. And we're going to switch. Left arm out, right leg out. Hold it here and breathe. And contract and extend for 5. One more. Very good. We're going to bring it to standing for some single leg half squats. To do these, we're going to stand and we're going to bring up one leg and balance here, just like this. This may be enough for you. So you make sure your thigh is parallel with the floor. What we're going to do is we're going to sit it back very slowly for a half squat. We're not going to bring it all the way down. Then we're going to bring it back up. We're going to stay balancing, just like that. From forward, it looks like this. Make sure you're going to watch that working leg, watch that knee, and make sure it continues to face forward, that it doesn't collapse inward or fall outward, because that would mean you've got a muscle weakness, and we would have to work on that. So there's 5. Let's switch legs, shake that out just a little bit. And let's balance for a second on the other foot. Thigh is parallel with the floor. We're going to sit it back slowly, half squat, hold. Your back is straight. Allow your shoulders to come forward just a slight bit as you bend down into your knee. There's 3. You can do this with hand weights held right up here if you want a little extra strength challenge. 4, and there's 5. All right. The next one is challenging, and you may want to put a chair or something next to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold a hand weight or a kettlebell in one arm, and it's the opposite arm from your working base leg. And this is a single leg deadlift, just like this. We're going to cantilever down. Just let that weight hang down. And you'll feel all the muscles in that working leg, especially in that posterior chain, working for you. Don't be alarmed if this is really hard or you're losing your balance. Let's switch legs. So we're gonna put the weight in the left arm and we're working the right. Look, see how this looks from the side. Just gonna hinge it down and bring it up. And also, whoa, there we go. See, this is definitely the harder side for me. Don't be alarmed if one side is more difficult than the other, because it's tough to stay perfectly balanced. And this is how we work on these muscle imbalances. And this is how we become more injury, see I'm falling off it, resistant. Let's do one more here. All right, so clearly I need to work on those. For the last move of this round, I'm going to use this. This is called a TheraBand Stability Trainer. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link for it below. It's a wonderful tool when you're working on balance. What we're going to do is we're going to place it down. You can be barefooted for this. I'm just not going to bother. We're going to stand up one leg. We're going to bring the other leg up, the foot up to the knee. What we're going to do is we're going to lunge like a curtsy back to that back corner and tap the toe and bring it up. It's a subtle move and it's done nice and slow. There's 3. We're going to do 5 on each side. And here's the last one. What I want you to notice when you do these is make sure this knee stays facing forward. Again, it doesn't collapse in. And what you're going to notice, hopefully, is this really works this medial hip. Let's switch legs. Same thing. Stand up nice and tall. Leg up. And then we're going to carefully reach back and tap. And bring it back up. Here's 2. And you can work these up to 3 sets of 10 each side. I promise you, if these are very difficult for you, if you notice your knee is collapsing in, practice makes perfect. Just keep working on these. You will certainly get better. So that's the entire sequence. Let's repeat it all again. Back down to the mat for our marching bridges. Here we go. We bring it up. Breathe. March and march. Curl it down. Squeeze and breathe. March. There's 2. Here it comes 3. Curl it down. 4. Give yourself a big breath. Marching. Squeezing. Curl down. Last one. And down. Flip it around to tabletop. For those bird dogs and extensions, we extend out our right arm, left leg, hold, and contract and extend. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 4 is tight. Last one. And switch. Breathe a little bit. Here we go. Extend and contract. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to those single leg half squats. Here we go. Leg is parallel to the floor. Sit it back and down just halfway. Hold and up. Whoa. Down, hold, and up. If you have weights here, your hands are like this. Here's 4. And last one. Wobbly. Shake it out, and we're gonna get the other leg. Here it comes. Down and back. Back is straight. Shoulders come forward. Here comes 2. And 3. Good balance, you guys. I know you've got this. And 1 more. Here comes 5. Great, great job. Now we're gonna grab our weight or kettlebell for my nemesis, the split standing single leg deadlift. Let's go. Here's one. And I can't even talk while I'm doing these. They require my utmost concentration. One more. And we will switch right here. Here we go. I think this is my weaker side. We'll see about that. Here comes 3. Whoa, yeah. That's 3. Here comes 4. And 5. All right. Curtsy lunge on our stability trainer is our last move. And then we are done. You are free to do another round of this if you want, but you get the gist. So leg up, reach it back and tap the toe and bring it up. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Nice and tight and control. Last one. Woo! Yeah, baby. Okay. Switch legs, shake it out. Leg up, and let's begin. Tap it back for 1. Yeah, now I've lost my balance. 2. I'm feeling these, how about you? 3. Nice and slow, last one. Yeah. Make it good. All right, you guys, give that a shot. Do that a couple times a week before you hit the trails. I promise you, your muscles, your stabilizing muscles, your balance, everything will be better, and you will run stronger and injury-free, and a strong injury-free runner is a happy runner. So happy trails, everybody. I'll see you next time.